In 1347, the apocalypse arrived in Europe, but for the survivors, the Black Death brought a shocking, counterintuitive gift, the greatest pay raise in human history. When the plague ships docked in Sicily, they unleashed a horror that wiped out nearly 60% of the population in just a few years, leaving entire villages silent and golden fields rotting with no one to harvest them. For centuries, the feudal lords had held absolute power, treating peasants like replaceable cattle. But suddenly, the brutal math of economics turned against them. With labor critically scarce, the few remaining workers realized they were now the most valuable resource on the continent. They looked at their masters and did the unthinkable. They demanded leverage. Desperate lords, terrified of financial ruin, had no choice but to ignore royal wage caps and pay double, sometimes triple the previous rates, or watch their workforce walk away to a rival estate. It was the medieval version of the Great Resignation, effectively shattering the chains of serfdom forever and creating the first middle class. History tells us a brutal truth. When workers become rare, power shifts from the castle to the cottage, proving that sometimes it takes a catastrophe to remind the world what human labor is actually worth.